Hello and welcome to Motoring Northwest with it's me, Mark Stone, and the latest Kia Sportage. Kia's best-selling motor in the UK and a car that's achieved phenomenal success. The one thing about the Kia is, and it's probably a strange thing to say, it's remarkable by being unremarkable. It demands absolutely nothing of its owner apart from regular maintenance. Apart from that, it's easy to drive, it's very easy to live with, it does virtually anything and everything you might want it to, and it very, very rarely, if ever, complains. The 7-year warranty meaning that Kia have tremendous faith in their product, and of course, most Kia owners have tremendous faith in their motor. This is the latest generation, which, as you might notice, has a more pronounced tiger nose grille, more defined lights, same at the rear. It's all been tweaked, it's all been done up. It's actually physically, body-wise, slightly longer, but it's the same wheelbase, so you've a bit more space inside. You have 21 variations to choose from. 6 engines, 3 transmissions, and by that it's manual, automatic or all-wheel drive, and you have got 5 trim levels from 1 all the way up to GT Line S, which also means you have a selection of wheel sizes and tyre sizes. Right, this particular one is the 1.6 turbo diesel 2, although it's more a 1.7. 2-wheel drive, 6-speed manual. It's got a few toys. If you want the fancy toys, go up to the GT lines. If you want fewer toys, go for the 1. Pricing structure, they're not bad at all. This particular one is all yours for the glorious total of £24,350 on the road. But they start at £20,670 and go all the way up to £35,635. Not bad to look at. The Sportage it's an SUV, the latest design, which is a collaboration between Kia in Korea, Kia in Germany and Kia in America. So they've all had a bit of a do at it. They've made it a little bit more aggressive. They tried to make it a little bit more SUV-like without it being too offensive, and in my opinion they've worked. It's a good looking motor. This particular one sits quite happily on 225/60 R17 tyres and 17-inch alloys. There are various sizes. The 17-inch rims are, in my opinion, the best ones, having driven a few of them. The 17, in my opinion, is the easiest one to drive. Under the bonnet, as I said, we have a 1685cc engine, 134 brake horsepower, 320 newton meters of torque. It's one of those things. Performance isn't part of what you're buying this for. It hits 60 in 10.8 seconds. And once again, where you can go and do that, I don't know, because I'm struggling to do any form of speed these days around here. And a top speed of 112 miles per hour, which is way in excess of our 70 mile per hour national limit. Inside, they've done the tweaks. You've got a new fancy steering wheel, D-wheel, very nice to drive, very nice to hold. Nice clear instrumentation. The sat-nav is outstanding. It's one of the best sat-navs I've used. It's very, very comfortable, it's very relaxing to drive, and all the while it's busy delivering 53 miles per gallon. It just does everything well. It'll happily seat 5 people with plenty of room, with 467 litres of cargo space, or else if there's just 2 of you in it and you drop the back seats, you have got 1,456 litres of cargo space. There's not a lot you can really say about the Sportage that hasn't been said before. It's just a good all-round SUV, and when you drive it you can understand why it's so popular. To drive, it's very neutral to drive, it's undemanding to drive, it neither understeers nor oversteers, it doesn't demand a lot, the power steering is great, it's manoeuvrable, it holds a lot, it'll get you from A to B in comfort with plenty of economy. What more can you really say? Kia Sportage is a big seller, and when you've driven one, you'll understand why it's a big seller and why it's so popular as a family car, a fleet car, a car that absolutely fulfills the demands of a high percentage of buyers looking for this type of motor. If you want a more in-depth review, tune in to Backseat Driver Radio Show with me, Mark Stone, on Drystone Radio 103.5 FM, or go to motoringnorthwest.com and read the full review.